Hi, my name's Amanda Tocci and I'm a representative from the University of Newcastle in New South Wales. So I'd like to basically talk to you about what my research is about. I examined the impact that strategy instruction had on children with reading disabilities and working memory deficits. So for me, this research is basically looking at those proportion of kids, that bottom 10 percentile of children that have difficulties in their literacy and constantly fall through the gaps in the education program. Our hypothesis looked at whether, so I'm looking at the poster, so whether a working memory reading intervention program will actually assist in children developing the core fundamentals of reading, which are in that pseudo-word decoding, word reading, reading comprehension. So the results for us basically were that we had a causal relationship. We did a mixed analysis, and this mixed analysis had a causal relationship between phonics, the pseudo-word decoding, I should say, and the children's improvement in reading. And we were able to intervene with 15 hours of strategy instruction, which is only 30 minutes per week, once a week for this proportion, that 10% of kiddies that have that deficit both in their working memory and as a reading disability. So the criteria was that they had to have a full-scale IQ of over 80 and they had to be at least 2 years behind in their literacy acquisition, which means we targeted children in both Year 2 and Year 3. For me, this program is now actually out in the New South Wales Department of Education and in the Queensland Department of Ed schools, and is receiving glorious results from the departments, because these children that were constantly marked as learning disabled are actually learning to read based upon this reading intervention program, which is called Rip It Up Reading, and was designed through the University of Newcastle. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie MacMahon and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Queensland. My research project is entitled The Teaching Brain in Action, Mirror Image in Narrative and Number. It's a mixed methods convergent parallel design methodology in which I will be looking at both qualitative and quantitative data, investigating what the role of the teaching brain is in developing understanding in students. This project is designed to explore the concept of intersubjectivity, that interconnected relationship between teacher and student when they are working together to work through a cognitive process. The design of the research will be such that we will be filming and interviewing teachers in their Year 9 classrooms with their students, and then we will be working with teachers and Year 9 students in the laboratory classroom at the Science of Learning Research Centre at the Queensland Brain Institute. We'll be using EEG to map the brains of teachers and students, and in particular we're going to be looking for the mirror neuron system and whether or not that system is involved in the process of developing understanding as the teacher is going through the metacognitive processes involved in working with their students and understanding their theory of mind.